Should you move to Palm Springs and live here year-round? Don't ask me, I drank the Kool-Aid, but I have some facts and figures for you. Hi there, it's me, Stefan Burchard, the Desert Boat Realtor here in the Palm Springs region. I record and post content here about the greater Palm Springs region real estate market and the desert lifestyle because I believe knowledge is power. Check back because I upload content every Wednesday. Palm Springs is a world-class resort destination. Palm Springs has great weather. It's affordable compared to many other California cities, and there's always something to do. Palm Springs is a place where many people want to move, and there are so many reasons you may want to do it. Reason number one, the weather. Many people come here in the winter when the temperatures are in the 70s and 80s and it's really beautiful outside. But it's the desert and you expect it to be hot in the summer. So for about 3 to 4 months of the summer, it gets really, really hot. The hottest months are August and September, with temperatures usually exceeding 110 degrees. How do we cope? You stay inside, stay in the air conditioning. So locals plan to do most of their outdoor activities in the mornings when it's the coolest. So thank goodness for air conditioning in the summer. For real. And it's almost always sunny here. So 9 months out of the year, it's paradise and you can enjoy outdoor living everywhere in the desert. So in the summer, many people enjoy time swimming in the pool, and of course, we're only a couple hours from the beaches. And don't forget the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. It offers special prices for summer passes, and temperatures at the top of the tram on Mount San Jacinto are about 30 degrees cooler than down on the desert floor. That's a big difference. The Palm Springs area doesn't receive much rainfall at all. We usually receive about 5 inches of rain per year, and it only rains about 15 days out of the year. So people here are not really used to rain a lot. So be extra careful when driving when it does rain because the roads do become slick and people sometimes get stupid. If you're really worried about the weather and you're thinking about moving here, one thing you might want to try is come stay during one of the hot months and stay at one of the Airbnbs or one of the many resorts here. See what you think. It's not as bad as you think. Reason number two, there's always something to do. Let's start with Palm Springs' most popular tourist attraction, the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. And it's open year-round, only being closed for a few weeks in October for annual maintenance. The Palm Springs Aerial Tramway features the world's largest rotating tram cars, and it takes you from the desert floor up about 8,500 feet to the top of Mount San Jacinto. It's a 2.5-mile trip, and it takes about 10 minutes. Oh my God, it's a beautiful trip. And the views along the way, freaking amazing. I love riding the tram. Did you say golf? Well, something about the Palm Springs region and the Coachella Valley is that we're known to be able to play golf year-round. There are about 130 golf courses in the Palm Springs area, ranging from fairly easy courses to more challenging, including the pro courses where the LPGA golf tournaments and PGA tournaments have been played every year. There's hiking year-round. Hiking trails are numerous, from less strenuous to more difficult. You'll find them all here. And then, of course, there's tennis. The BNP Paribas Open is the 5th largest tennis event in the world, and it's held here in the Indian Wells Gardens. Freaking beautiful venue. And you'll find numerous tennis and pickleball courts across the entire Coachella Valley. Village Fest in downtown Palm Springs is held every Thursday night, and it's very popular with locals and visitors. You'll see downtown Palm Springs turned into a street fair with multiple vendors of all kinds with things to buy, as well as lots of food trucks and food vendors. Then don't forget, there's the Palm Springs International Film Festival in January, which recognizes the year's top films, and it's a very popular star-studded event. And in the spring, the Coachella Music and Arts Festival, as well as a Stagecoach Music Festival, are held at the Polo Grounds in Indio. They are just some of the top music festivals in the world. When you drive into Palm Springs from the west, you can't help but notice all the wind turbines, aka windmills, but they're technically wind turbines. That's because the area between the San Jacinto and San Bernardino Mountains, known locally as the Pass, creates a natural wind tunnel. So unless you are tucked up against the side of the San Jacinto or Santa Rosa Mountains, or you live in one of the coves, you will experience some wind. The windiest times of the year are spring and fall, with January and March tied for being the windiest months. Reason number 3 is the cost of living. First, let's look at housing costs. Palm Springs ranks higher than the national average because home prices in California are overall higher than the rest of the United States. In Palm Springs, as of this recording, the median home price is $1.3 million. Yes, I said million. Of course, you can find more expensive homes and less expensive homes. It really depends on the type of home you're looking for and the location. It all makes a big difference. If you think Palm Springs prices are expensive, remember, it's not the most expensive area here in the Coachella Valley. Indian Wells is the most expensive, with the median home price at $1.8 million, which is up over 42% from a year ago. Thank you, COVID. The least expensive median home is in Desert Hot Springs, where the median is just above $412,000. Transportation costs. While we do have public transportation that's widely accessible, here in Palm Springs in the greater Coachella Valley, most people have a car for their primary transportation mode. And of course, that brings us to the cost of gas. California has higher gas costs because of the refinery requirements and Clean Air Act and taxes from the state. So the cost of a gallon of gas in California is definitely higher. However, it is less expensive than a gallon of gas in Los Angeles or San Diego, for real. Electric vehicles are also becoming more popular here. You can find charging stations from one end to the other of the Coachella Valley. Let's look at grocery costs. The average grocery cost in Palm Springs is about the same as the US average, and about 5% less than the California average. The cost of utilities to live in Palm Springs are 7% higher than the US average and slightly higher than the California average. Healthcare is another way that the cost of living is less expensive. The average healthcare cost in Palm Springs is 12% less than the US average and 7% less than the California average. Palm Springs is fortunate to have a number of healthcare providers and services, including Desert Region Medical Center in Palm Springs, John F. Kennedy Hospital in Indio, which is part of the Desert Care Network. And then there's also Eisenhower Medical Center in Rancho Mirage. Reason number 4, taxes. Yes, taxes are higher here, from sales taxes to property taxes to income taxes. The Palm Springs sales tax is 9.25%, whereas the Palm Desert sales tax is 7.75%. If you're sensitive, just drive down to Palm Desert for your shopping. The local sales tax you only pay is a combination of state, county, and local sales tax rates, so it can vary city by city and county by county. A rule of thumb for property taxes is 1.25% of the purchase price. California is among the highest taxes in the nation. Sales and income taxes are generally high, but effective property tax rates are below the national average. California's base sales tax rate of 7.25 is higher than that of other states, and its top marginal income tax rate of 13.3% is the highest state income tax rate in the country. Of course, income tax rates will vary depending on each taxpayer's individual finances. Reason number 6, walkability. Haha, except for summer. As mentioned earlier, you really need a car to get around from one place to another. Palm Springs has a walk score of 59, meaning it's somewhat walkable. The Palm Desert walkability score is 27. So in Palm Springs, the walkable areas are the downtown Palm Springs area, the uptown shopping district, Ruth Hardy Park, Demuth Park, and of course the hiking trails. In Palm Desert, the walkable areas include El Paseo Shopping Area, Westfield Mall, Palm Desert Civic Center. So you really need a car to get around to each of these destinations. They're not connected. If you have any questions about buying or selling a home here, I'd love to speak to you one-on-one. Just click on the Contact Stefan link in the description, and I promise there's no obligation or cost. Please like and comment on my video and subscribe if you haven't. Also, pass this on to a friend or family member who may be looking to buy or sell here. And now, watch my next video about moving to Palm Springs, California. Reason number... Why did I do that little dip? The average healthcare cost in... The Palm Springs sales tax is 9.25%. Bye-bye!